Okay. Whoops. Need to borrow the mouse for a second. Hold on. Okay. What's up, everybody? Hey, Ryan in right away. Austin, what's going on? But you see me okay? I need to get this stupid thing out of the way. I don't need it anymore. It drives me nuts when it's just like hanging down in the middle of everything. Draco, what's up? Not late this time. Just got out of the shower. Hey Dragon, what's up? Yes, I notice you. Gotta untangle the web of wires here. Did I hear another voice, or did I go insane for a moment? You did hear another voice. There's an unnamed subject currently in the background. I'm sure.
My name is Heather.
Yeah, I'm sure she won't remain anonymous for very long before I could even get that sentence out. So.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go without the headphones.
I'm doing pretty good, Trico. No, I think Trico actually knows this time. They're stranger danger, stranger danger. Notice me, Heather, girlfriend, or Ben senpai.
What is Sandpaper?
It's an anime thing.
Well, yeah, but I don't know what it is.
It's kind of like saying master. I wasn't gonna say anything, Trico. Of Ben, what? Should put away this stuff properly before I lose it. So, we are working on the blaster whom shall not be named. If you are, can you click on the window for me on the browser, and then click on
This browser?
yeah, and then click on the box of text that's scrolling by, the black one. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna go on the internet in a second. Is that
No,
gonna bother you?
no, yeah, it was just the how many people were watching was covered up. I needed to see it.
Oh.
You can use the other one. Just don't click on anything else.
What?
Use the browser on your left or right.
This?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, so I'm over here.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. No. Wait. I'm lost. At least I'll say it. Don't worry. Dragon it means. Okay. So, yes. So we are working on the blaster whom shall not be named. If you are new to joining these streams, which we only have about 7 people, so I'm assuming most of you guys are regulars. This is the blaster that may or may not be related to a video game console, of whom which the author of said console may or may not like to be spoken out about in public when selling items related to said subject. So we are remaining as vague as possible, and we are not mentioning the name of said company, as to avoid getting in trouble, because they has sticks up their butt. So, what are we doing today? We got the flared magazine well parts. I just ran them through the bandsaw really quick and snapped off those bits. So these need to fit on here, so we're going to start fitting those. And we also need to get rid of some of these logos and do some general sanding. I'm not sure how far we will get, but we will see. I want to start with shaping these things down. So I just took out the bulk majority. Plenty of safe room there, so I knew I wasn't going to cut too far in, because that's a nightmare when you cut too much. So we will take it in little by little. If I need to make any notes with a Sharpie, I will. Black on black isn't ideal, but you can still see it. Normally I would use a silver Sharpie, but I don't feel like getting up. So I'm just going to take off little by little. I should put on my mask, but I'm not going to. Say again? Oh, thank you.
Oh, fudge.
Sorry.
Why did you do that?
Thank you. New phone, who dis? Some higher social status than you. Yeah. It's hard to get a perfect translation from Japanese. I'll just keep taking off little by little here. I don't want to take too much off the top right here, because it kind of curves that way, so. That's actually already pretty close, believe it or not. I try to make as many marks with the Sharpie as I can, as often as I can, because even though you might think, oh, I'm just doing this really quick and I know where I'm cutting, it's really easy to go too far, especially with something like a Dremel that takes off a lot of material quickly. Better to go slow than too quickly. I bet it's just, yeah. I think we jokingly called this blaster Voldemort one or two times. Get a half round file here. I took a little bit too much off of the inside, but that's not a big deal. I can just put some of that back with epoxy sculpt. I need to anyway for some gaps in here. I needed to put some epoxy putty in there anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. The important thing is not to lose the definition or shape in any of these edges right here. See, if it's inside here, you see that cave where I kind of left a crater? That's actually not a big deal because it's the shape of it. I can just continue it on and I'm not really losing any shape. If I accidentally knocked out this corner right here, that'd be a lot harder to shape with epoxy sculpt later and make it look even with the other side, so not a big deal. Pretty sure that's flush up against there. Maybe a few fragments I can do with hand sanding. I think I need more sandpaper though. What project are you working on, Dragon? Hey, WD, what's up? You know, I could just take off from here. That works. That works much better. Obviously we have the sprues still there, so we need to cut those off. start with the Dremel and then do the rest of the file. So I'm leaving plenty on there. Real easy to go too far. Need to clean this. Currently nothing because all my stuff is being withheld from me, but I do mean to do art project or like I do remember that one. Bye, I'm leaving now. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate the appreciate you stopping by here. So glad I got my thrifted XBZ long strike. Then it's so satisfying punch through cardboard. Sweet.
Hey, nobody's there today.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Pobuddy, we've actually talked about you before in normal conversation. About your name. So Heather actually knows who you are. You can hear in the background. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. Just gotta be careful not to round the corners. The polyurethane's relatively soft.
Said yay, question mark.
Hey, Jason, what's up? Jason is a local here in Houston. Wait, but Heather doesn't know me. I'm like the resident dragon. Yeah. That's okay. She knows about you now. I learned a tip from UK Nerf War recently. Try sanding with the low grit sanding wheel on your drum way faster and can cover a large area with one wheel. High RPM is important. I do. I use the 60 grit wheel. I was actually talking about that. Oh, hey, Bobo. I didn't even notice you. I actually do use the 60 grit wheels. I tried the 120 grit wheels like one time. Yeah, they're not. They're okay. Like, but they're, you know, if you're using a Dremel, the whole point is to like hog off material, right? For everything. Oh, he's being sarcastic, I see. Those things are expensive for a few. Are the bulk one? Are there bulk ones? I did actually look into bulk ones, like off-brand Dremel drums. From what I've been reading, they're not worth it. Like, you can buy like a bag of like 50 for 20 bucks or something. But I hear those things fall apart so fast that it's not even worth getting. These things are kind of expensive. I think it's like $5 for 6 or something. But these last forever. So I've actually just stuck with the Dremel ones and trusted what the internet peoples have told me. If you look on Amazon, though, none of them really have any good reviews. Hey, Eric, what's up? Can confirm, not worth it at all. You talking about the same drums? Help if I use the right file. I'm here because Shadow and I've subscribed. Hello, Blackheart. Detailed hand file work, bandsaw. The teeth on the bandsaw blade are like better better file teeth. Uh-huh, sure. I wish I could get rid of that freaking cast line. There it goes. Happiness level overload. Painting a blaster, dip it in wall paint. It'll cover it really well. For those of you who are not familiar with Bobo, please don't do anything, he says. He's being sarcastic. He's being a funny man. Not sure I should ask this now, but Ethereal Fortress or Heather? Oh, that's kind of a stupid question. Obviously, I'm gonna pick Heather. I can make another Ethereal Fortress. Can't make another Heather. Oh. I should use the file for this. Oh, you know what? Do you do commissions? I do. Unfortunately, my commissions are rather expensive. How dare you say that? My mod tips have gotten me this far and will take me further. No, you must do everything Bobo says. He's a pro modder. It's true. It's true. How could I be so wrong? Who is she? She's my fiance. She's
What?
She's at my computer. Fiance. Look, he even got that little thing above the E. Trico with the ready with the fiance. Fiance. I mean, in theory, if you look into clone methods, you could make another Heather. In theory. But she wouldn't be the same. Our experiences are make us who we are. Some random science guy somewhere. Emulation theory, yay. What? Who mentioned that? In England, how much is a commission? In England, how much is a commission? If your main financial concern is the shipping cost, I can guarantee I'm too much. I subscribed because of Shadow. Shadow who? I remember Shadow in the streams. I just can't remember his full tag. I don't call people by their full tag. I just call people by the first thing I latch onto. There we go. That's pretty much done. And that fits on there just like that. That will be epoxied into place. One down. On to go. How fudge, thank you, dragon, you reminded me to water the flowers. Okay. Okay, drum warning. I need to take off more there. See you, Bubba. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for feeding us your infinite words of wisdom. Oops. It's real close. He's like something. Hawkeye Shadow just gave you 8 subscribers, including me. Sweet. I don't know if you're watching, Shadow, but thank you. I have a question. What are you working on? I am working on a blaster of whom shall not be named. I am basing it off of a certain thing. Maybe I might be basing it off of something. I don't know. If someone in the comments wants to take a guess as to why I am doing this, and I will neither confirm nor deny it. If someone wants to help out, like maybe Trico or something. But there are companies out there, not necessarily related to this, that don't appreciate you selling anything remotely related to their branding, and so I will avoid it. Wow.
Did you see that?
I just looked up, yes. I can tell you that Jason is not correct. Although that would be pretty awesome. Is it a blaster? No, it's a video game console I'm basing it off of.
You like this bikini?
It's alright. The console may or may not be light gray, dark gray. Well, I don't know what I'm basing it off of, but the blaster I'm making is light gray, dark gray, light purple, and dark purple. Foam blasting, I think. Yeah, foam blasting system. You got the FB mixed up. Hey Gavin, what's up? I do believe that is fitted on there. Cool. Looks good to me. Yeah, she's in the background. Careful, she can read everything. Trico, do you just have that little E with the symbol over it, like, on your keyboard? Fiance. Didn't you ask that already, WD? Yes, yes, I do. What was that noise? It was Heather laughing. Yeah, yeah, Heather's physically here. I'm not even sure my account could be in 2 different places at once anyway.
This is so late compared to that one.
Yeah, it's pretty. That's why I have the their chat on there so they can see when I can see everything. It's so delayed.
Oh.
Otherwise it gets confusing. Standing not firing system. Pretty much.
Let's go, fam. even your friends use fam and you don't let me use fam?
You can use it all you want. I'm gonna judge you for it, but you can use it. Ham? Excuse me? I wonder if everybody missed that. Hey, Valor, what's up? I'm pretty sure everyone missed Heather.
What?
I'm pretty sure no one saw you.
That's so rude.
Otherwise, someone would have said something by now.
Message retracted.
He deleted it.
Read it.
What did he say?
He said, "Yeah, she points her ring finger." It's not your ring finger.
That was definitely not the ring finger. And that's not me typing. Obviously, I don't have any hands. Working on a little Chronos Magnum. I saw Heather's hand flailing around on the camera. If that's what you mean, it meant. Yeah, yeah. That's what I meant. Where's that? Oh. Are you going to, I feel like I've asked this before. Are you going to Enwar, Valor? Hello, 10 seconds in the future, Hawkeye. Why, hello. Technically, I'm past Hawkeye. I'm very past Hawkeye. For you guys. Periodically checking the video on... And no, can't afford the trip. That sucks. Yeah, the only way I'm affording it is by selling this blaster, but I know for a fact it will sell because I can always tell that it will sell when I have trouble letting it go, and I'm already trying not to get attached to this thing.
N-War, literally like E-N-D war.
Say again?
N-War? Is it E-N-D war?
Yeah. One word. Okay. That's fine. Oh my gosh. Again, not me. Oh my god. I feel dirty. Who all of you guys is going to Enwar? Is anybody going to Enwar? Bobs. Bubes. The Hornet will be sold later after I have a chance. Right now for a while. This is also the last blaster I'm going to be selling XP 180s, and all the other ones from now on will have different motors. But I've already committed to XP 180s in this build, which is why I'm doing it. XP 180s and a DRS. Gen 4 light version. Obviously you're going, Jason. And obviously you're going, Ryan. It's cheating. Heather has too much power there for your overlord. What? The sentence barely made sense. What are you sanding now? I'm sanding the flared magazine wall. A little bit that goes right here. Hype train. Hi, hi, hi.
Down with the heather.
Up with the chat.
What does that mean?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think he's trying to overthrow you. Uh-oh, she's typing. She stopped. Oh, no, there she goes. Furiously typing. Have you decided on a paint job? Yes. No, this will not have LEDs. This one's going to be modeled off of a certain console that I dare not mention. That is light gray, light purple, and dark purple. The company associated with said console doesn't like to be associated with anything, so I'm not mentioning it. And I can neither confirm nor deny whatever it is you're thinking. I might be being overcautious, but I'd rather be overcautious than to get into trouble. Oh, here we go. How's the foot or toe, whatever you heard a while back? Still some striations.
All hail the overlord.
Guy has just accepted this. Well, of course I have.
Well, let me have Victoria's Secret.
Why? Going on? I have no idea what's happening. Okay, so we have all of these, both of these parts shaped to where we need to be. We just need to actually attach them. I will most likely do that off camera outside so I'm not stinking up the joint. But that is fitted to where we need them to go. Flared mag, well done. Now we need to get rid of some logos. And we also need to cut this out. Yes. Unfortunately, I think I need to pull out the thin extender bit again. To catch Hawkeye up, Heather is now taken over. Dragon wants to fight, and Dragonus is okay. Wow, that sentence wasn't even close to being. Trico, please learn to type. Come on. There we go. Whoops, I'm stupid. Okay. Strafe ones are the first to go. Dremel warning. Alright, now that we've got the majority off, we'll go back in with hand files and scrape off the rest, so we're not going too far. You guys behave. You're lucky you guys, you're lucky I haven't told her how to temporarily ban you guys. What's the news? I got a Discord. Hey, that's good. And YouTube channel's public. Sweet. And the logo is pretty much gone. Might have not seemed like a lot of work, but I know anyone who's tried to remove a logo before. Just don't go too far with the Dremel because it's easy to push in there too far. Try to stay as flat as you can, get as much as you can off, and then I usually scrape with the end of a file until it gets the rest of it on. Just be careful because it's easy to lean one way or another and accidentally dig a corner of the file in and leave a gouge. Done that plenty of times. Okay, now for the other side. You have to look in a mirror and say her name 3 times. Okay, and that's the second logo gone. The Marvel ones on Netflix are kind of meh, to be honest, yeah. To me, anyway. There's no ghosting or anything of the logo, so that's good. It's probably one of the cleaner ones I've done. Practice makes perfect, I guess. So I got one more on this, and then I need to do the battery doors. I know you guys are kidding, but don't vote for banning. Gonna put my foot, gonna kind of put my foot down a little bit there. Sorry, I'm not listening. What? Agent Shield is amazing. With great, friendly. Chris teaches you good love. How do you want to jump in on this? Jump in on what?
They're mad because I said who shopped on eBay.
I mean, I shop on eBay, but it's not for everyone. It's actually flexing quite a lot. I might try to put something behind it. Just put a block behind it so it keeps it from flexing. That's much better. Uh-oh, a little bit of ghosting. Boy, that is just the worst sound in the world. It's much faster doing it this way, though. Careful, WD. I'll tell her how to temporarily ban you. Don't poke the bear. It's like rule number 3. Unspoken rule. How far can I get to the edge before I fall off? If you go over his name, you see the 3 little dots. Click on that, and then you can put in user in timeout.
Oh, how long does that last?
I think like 500 seconds. You can do that if you want.
I'll give him another chance.
Run, WD, run, man. Okay, in all honesty, if you threaten to block me, considering that's my account, ever again, I will actually ban you. That's a little step too far. I know you're just joking here, but careful. Give her as much respect as you would give me. Thank you. Just a friendly conversation. It's getting there. It's taking a while, but it's getting there. Hard to keep even pressure on something so awkward. It's hard to hold. It's also generally more efficient to go in circles because it looks like just as much work when you're going back and forth like this. But remember that you're actually stopping for a split second and then coming back. And then between all of that, doing that a couple hundred times, it actually wastes a lot of energy when you could just go in circles. And I'm just now realizing that I have 2 pieces. I thought that felt a little padded. That is such a terrible sound. Aww. That sound makes me want to kill myself. She's not gonna get that meme, Dragon.
I know it.
Oh, do you?
I've seen the words, but I don't know what the original is.
I don't think anyone knows what the original is. Is this a weekly workout? It does seem like it. Ooh, that's hot. There we go. That stupid texture, man. Still got to do inside of here, and there's just a little bit more. You can kind of still see the outline of it, like around, not the full lettering, but just around like the outside a little bit right here, down here, a little bit back here, but we'll get that. Yeah, there's a little ghosting here, but fortunately once you start ghosting, there's not really a way to go back. Not that I know of. Maybe acetone. I might actually try that. Okay, I will be right back.
I was gonna go jump in before you.
Is that why you look guilty?
Mm-hmm.
Whoops. Okay. Is this when Heather jumps in the desk and starts wadding like a boss? It's funny.
The camera?
It's right there.
She was gonna do it.
She really was.
That's my hair.
You stick your head in there?
Mm-hmm.
I know you want to.
I didn't get to see it.
It'll pop up in a second.
Yeah, I'll see it.
Okay. So this is acetone. Please be careful if you attempt to do something like this with your blaster. This will very easily turn your puddle into a blaster. Or blaster into a puddle. Whoa. So do be careful. It's not the best stuff to get on your hands. don't think that's going to get rid of anything. Let's try to put a little bit of texture on it. Okay. Yeah, put in timeout. Haha. Ha 300 seconds. Can we get some F's for respect in the chat? It is. I was hoping it'd get rid of some of the ghosting. Doesn't work, by the way. So it's perfectly flat now. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's impeccably obvious in real life. There it is. Oh, there it is. There it is. See that ghosting? It's perfectly flat, but I do have to put a little bit of a thicker coat of paint on, otherwise that will show through. I don't know how it shows through, but it...
What does F mean?
Press F to pay respects.
Oh.
I'm not sure the original thing of that, but I know that it's like... RIP.
Oh.
It sounds like it's from a video game or something, like maybe that was like some sort of command. Does anybody know where that's originally from? Oh, damn. And he can't even reply. Whew. I wonder where the battery door is. I cannot remember where I put all the parts of this. Okay, so I have no idea where the battery door went. I'm sure I'll find it one day. But for now, I'm just going to use this one. This is the one I got from Duke Warner Mall a long time ago. We can just use this one. So we'll use that, and it's not like I'm running out of strife parts anytime soon. Battery doors are in abundance. Incoming. Missed.
Oh, he's back.
Who's back? Oh, there he is. Okay. Okay.
Gavin.
So that's gonna go in there like that, and that'll... I'm not even sure what that's gonna have. That might just be an empty tray, to be perfectly honest. Like, I know I could put a select fire kit in here, but I just really don't like it, especially with the DRS cage and XP180s. I just don't think it fits with this build. Okay, so yes, let's get rid of this one first because it's easier. I know you're just trying to cover your ass, WD. I wasn't going to call you out on it, but you're making it a very large point. I'm just glad Nerf puts their stuff in positive lines rather than negative ones, so I won't have to fill it and just like sand it off. This battery door usually goes pretty quick because it's pretty flat and small, so I can actually get my Dremel like past that point down here, so I can go really flat. Gonna get rid of there's a slight texture on this part in the middle that's different from the outside ring. There's just a little bit of a texture. I'm gonna make it a point to get rid of all of that texture so it doesn't look weird, because this side will look sanded and smooth and then this side would be a little bit textured. That'd be weird. Oh, here, if I sand it just a little bit, you can see that texture come through. Discord was better than Skype on day one. Hmm? Oh, hey RZ, what's up? Can you make it so I can donate? If you want to donate, I believe there's actually a link in the description of my PayPal. I'm not sure if I ever updated it, but I do have a disclaimer there that you can read. But if that is something that you would want to do, I do appreciate it. Definitely not required. To be honest, I'm surprised no one on DTS has died by another member. What's DTS? DTS. Did I say that right the first time? Heather's my fiance. Why am I on a minefield? Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about. Trico with the late response. You just wanted to use that E again. Don't kid yourself. Take a nap, Neil. I'm not quite sure what he's talking about. Dolphin Tactical Squad. Oh, of course. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't know what that was. Of course. How dare I? We're going on 1 hour and 20 minutes. 1 hour 21 minutes. Making a little bit of progress here. One step at a time. Hawkeye, Gavin! I'm kind of offended that Ben didn't know our elite squad. If I take a nap, I won't wake up till 10 and have school tomorrow. Yeah, that's true. It's kind of like especially right about now-ish. It's a terrible time to take a nap because then you wake up like right when you're about to go to bed, and then obviously you can't go to bed. I have no idea what you're pointing at, Gavin. I mean, I thought we were special to you, Ben. You are special to me. No Scoper 360, 420, bro. Tactical Tactic Squad, bro. Yeah. Go slow, don't go. Go slow, don't go. Go slow, don't go. It's an arrow pointing at what Dragon said. Well, usually it's pointing at what the next comment up is saying, and you just pointed to yourself, so that's why I was confused. I remember End War last year, everyone wanted to be on Ghost Slow Taco. Ghost Slow Taco got a special mission at the beginning of End War. We were all temp zombies because they didn't have enough starters. And so the first mission, we were all zombies. We got to tag people out. And then the next mission, we were all back to humans. It's pretty cool. I want to be a part of Go Slow Taco. How do I get in? It's not like a membership or anything. Okay, there we go. Ask Heather in a good chat. I was pointing at Dragon. Ask Heather in a good chat. I was pointing at Dragon. Ask Heather. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense, Gavin. I think I qualify as a heavy. I think everyone in Go Slow Taco qualifies as a heavy. Go nice and clean. Bing! What? All I want is a little bit of a good chat. All I need is to have a good chat. Oh, the good chat. I'm missing something. I'm definitely missing something here. It is a membership at low cost, $5.99 a month. You can join and go so talk about. There's more. Also get the opportunity to hang out with Ben. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't push me into this. Okay, next battery door here. Dremel warning. You know, after using a fly cutter on aluminum and getting hot chips lodged in between my neck and my shirt and burning myself so many times, hot plastic from a Dremel doesn't seem quite as hot anymore. Your special on screen chat is acting up, and that's why my arrow was pointing at what I said and not what Dragon said. Okay. Anyone can hang out with Ben once a month at NWAR or FoamCon or NWAR. At a war or FoamCon or NWAR. Yes, you... Okay. Some... Yeah, I hate the stupid texture. The digicamo is more everywhere on the Strife, but it's very shallow. The stupid tiger stripe texture on this is freaking deep, man. Shouldn't touch the tip of your soldering iron. So I think we're going on an hour and 28 minutes. Not that far into the stream, but I think we're gonna start wrapping up here after I finish this, sanding this flat. Get it a little bit more leveled. Just as a fair warning. This is much easier to hold on to than the whole blaster. Gotta go. I have to see a Walmart about why not. Have a good day, guys. See you, Dragon. Thanks for stopping by. Ending message is copied and already sent, and ready to send. What? Cleaning your sandpaper with a wire brush every once in a while to get rid of the clogs helps tremendously. Not like this. This is when Hasbro says Tiger Stripe plays Digicamo. Haha, I get it. It's standing you peasant modders, yeah. Not like this. You gotta spell it with a D, Ryan. Not like this. Sending Digicamo, Mr. Hawkeye, I don't feel so good. Not like these. Yeah. One v one me, bro. Okay. I think we are going to start wrapping up here, so if you guys have any last questions or comments, go ahead and start leaving those, and I'll see if I can get to those. I think we're just about done with the logo removal. I think I can clean this up a little bit more a little later on, but it's good enough for now. We'll fix that later when we're sanding the rest of the blaster, giving it a once over. And obviously this one doesn't matter because that's going to be gone when I knock out the hole for the motor cover. I need to work on bye Hawkeye, bye Heather. Thank you for the stream as always. I had a blast again. As always, I have a swell night, excuse me. Hope school and life continues to go well. Thank you, Trico. Always appreciate having you here. I'll stick to the end. My favorite blaster you had murdered so far? Favorite blaster you have murdered so far? Which one? The Hyperfire?
No, he's asking you.
Favorite blaster? Oh, favorite blaster you have murdered so far. I think I got a lot of joy out of murdering the crossbow, to be quite honest. Yeah, Trico. Bye. Need to borrow the mouse for a second. Okay, hey. I need to borrow the mouse.
Huh?
I need to borrow the mouse.
What?
Oh, no. Hit no.
What do you mean? I was gonna...
Yeah. That's
What do I do?
just hit X or no. That's fine. Stop clicking buttons. Hit X.
I did.
Hit it again. Okay. Just let go of the mouse. I have a mouse over here.
Okay. Sorry.
That's fine. Okay, sorry. Technical difficulties. Thanks, and Heather should hang out more often. I figured she's a busy gal. I figured thanks to the stream, new inbox Raven versus crossbow, which oh yeah, I forgot about the new inbox Raven. I feel like people might have been a little more salty about the fact that the Raven was never even fired. That's a close. That's actually really close. Anyway, you want to say goodbye? She reluctantly follows.
What do I do?
Let's say goodbye.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
And end stream.